Teen vocalist Chad Mullins challenges Rachel Proctor. Comedian Michael Collier matches wits with Larry Wilmore. Male vocalist Gary Adler.
These women are involved in a musical that's performed in the Twin Cities tonight. We'll have more on that later, but the forecast is next.
90% of all meter copiers sold in the last 5 years are still going strong. Unfortunately...
You eat right?
Why are you excited to be here?
Because we're gonna meet them.
Kids will remember it their whole life. I sure will. It's great.
I will.
It's great.
I will.
Yeah.
I will. We all will.
There he is. There's the wave right there. He's waving at our cameras, and we're going to return a wave to him. There you are. Welcome, Mr. President. Mrs. Gorbachev, the official party turning now to go into the mansion. Well, I think it's fair to say none of us expected this. This is the all, end all, and what all. I can't believe it. This is just great.
Governor Perpich has been after me for years that we should set up here a global institute of technology. He finally landed me, and I am the poorer for it in terms of money. But in terms of importance, and why do I do it? Essentially, first of all, Minnesota is the headquarters of Maxwell Communications in the United States. Secondly, I know of no better way to show that we in Europe are grateful to President Gorbachev as well as to President Bush for ending the Cold War.
Желаю успеха этому предприятию.
I wish success to your enterprise.
Well done.
Good job. Good. It is.
crowd card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open up the iron door. 5, 6, 7, 8. Freedom for the Baltic states.
Back there, but I saw the car, and it was a thrill.
What are you going to tell this young lady about this as she gets a little bit older? Because she might not remember it as much.
Well, I guess, actually, she was asleep during the whole thing. So, I don't know.
If he would have stopped, what would you have said to him?
Hi.
This is Chance. 2 lottery tickets we had for him. Mr. Carlson, Mrs. Carlson.
In computer technology, I would like to single out 2 important projects. Cooperation with control data that will improve the efficiency and safety of our nuclear power industry. And I understand that we'll be meeting with people from control data. I would like to wish you mutually beneficial deals, mutually advantageous deals, and let me express my hope that the business links between the Soviet Union and the American Midwest will be successful. So, good luck. Thank you.
Well, I respected the guy for his candor, because he certainly didn't hide. The cards were out on the table. We know that some of that is for good politics. This plays well back home. But I think he was sincere in what he hopes will happen.
When I told him I was the Speaker of the House, he said that he understood the nature of my job, and I would guess that's because he presides over the Soviet, Supreme Soviet. The interesting thing that he said to my wife when she said that she was the Speaker's wife was that he said, "I can sympathize with you very much."
Помните, сказал президент Буш, что мы соседи ведь через Берингов пролив, правильно?
You remember President Bush saying that we are neighbors across the Strait of Bering. Is that right?
Мы забыли.
I'm absolutely ecstatic. It's really a wonderful, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet the man who's at the center of a world of change right now.
he smiled at us so much. I was really impressed. I caught a glance of him while I was directing the kids, and he smiled back at me. And then when we were done, he grabbed my hand and brought me around and had a picture taken of the whole class with myself and the kids and our music director. He said, spasiba, thank you, and horosho, which means very good.
He walked in, looked around, took off his hat. He just gave you the feeling that he was a down-to-earth person.
He took a long look at my sweatshirt, so we managed to give one to Race on the way out. We had to give him one also.
We all had our hellos in Russian practice, but the Secret Service was kind of huddled around him.
It was really exciting, I thought. She was supposed to, the house that she's going to in Minneapolis, I live on that block, and I was really upset because I had to work tonight. And so I got lucky, and she came in and bought a cup of coffee from me. And I probably got a better look at her than any of my family is going to get.
Это все позавидные открытки. Это все позавидные открытки.
Где самое вкусное печенье?
Where are the best?
Где?
You want Snickers? Here, I'll get you.
Есть самое вкусное печенье,
Вот здесь наборы шоколадные.
Это пицца, мы знаем.
Вот,
А это
вот
что?
самое лучшее.
Шоколад?
Да. Нет, это печенье в шоколаде.
Шоколад не надо. Нельзя. Диет. Без шоколада. Без шоколада.
Спасибо, что вы зашли в наш магазин и сделали покупку.
И вам
Приятно с вами
спасибо.
было познакомиться. Thank you for taking
Желаю вам
so much
успеха в
time
работе.
for me, and I wish you plenty of success in life and work.
It's an honor having you here.
Всего доброго.
Нам оказано вами, Mikhail.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Я это делаю с удовольствием. Вы нам советуете?
Do you envy us?
Да? А может быть, мы тоже пригласим их к чаю, чтобы они все оставили и спокойно посидели?
Well, in order to have a quiet life at this table, maybe we should ask the crews to get rid of all the equipment there and sit at the table and drink some tea with us. So we're going to do
Лиза, это я тебе написала свой адрес.
This is my address.
Ну, Лиза, если ты его потеряешь,
If you lose it,
ты можешь просто написать. Знаешь как?
Don't think twice about it. It's very easy to remember my address.
Президент.
Moscow, the President of the
Для
USSR.
Раисы Максимовны.
For Raisa Maximov.
Для Раисы Максимовны.
That will be myself.
И мне твое письмо всегда передадут.
And they will for sure
Володя,
send
знаешь,
you
что я
that.
хотела детям подарить?
I've lived my whole life under the shadow of the Cold War, and Gorbachev, under his leadership, he can change all that. And he is, so that's what I'm excited about, get a chance to see him in person.
But I think it's history in the making, and I'm just excited to be here. I think it's a neat opportunity.
He was getting out of his car, and I'm looking directly at him and screaming, "We love you, Mikhail." He walked right over to me, grabbed my hand, and his interpreter said, "Are you cold?" And I said, "Yes, I'm freezing." And he said, "I love honest people," and he laughed and smiled, and he was still holding on to my hand. I mean, it was quite a long handshake. And then he reached over to Amy and grabbed her hand and moved on through the crowd, and I'm snapping pictures. I couldn't believe it.
Mr. President, I'm sure I speak for the entire American business community in saying that we look forward to new opportunities to work with the people of the Soviet Union to build enduring ties between our two countries.
И главное, в сторону своего самого злейшего врага, Советского Союза.
Well, I was told that your state is a closed state, but right now it's beginning to open toward the Soviet Union. That is to say, your arch enemy.
Как все быстро меняется.
See how fast things are changing.
Хорошо, что так меняется.
And it's very good that they are changing.
extraordinary, ever-changing selection of fresh foods on our all-you-can-eat Fresh-Tastics food bar. Who says you can't please everyone?
Now our new 6-ounce chicken Monterey dinner is just 99 cents when you buy our regular price Fresh-Tastics food bar at Bonanza.
For something wild, come to Ease Wildwear. Ease Wildwear naughty for the 90s at Lake and Irving, Uptown.
Mothers in prison on the next Herald.
This is Minnesota's news channel, Channel 5. Now, from your 24-hour news station, this is Eyewitness News all night.
Here are the headlines from your All News channel. What began as a search for a missing 14-year-old girl ended in a crackdown on a child pornography ring in Arizona. The Space Shuttle Columbia will have to be returned to its hangar to repair a fuel leak, indefinitely delaying the launch of the shuttle and its $150 million Astro Observatory. The hot-selling Two Live Crew rap album, As Nasty as They Wanna Be, was declared obscene by a federal judge on Wednesday. The opinion, which was handed down in a packed courtroom, said, "It is an appeal to dirty thoughts and the loins, not the intellect and the mind." And scientists are looking at photographs of our planet as we've never seen it before. More than 60 images taken by the Voyager 1 spacecraft billions of miles into space provided a once-in-a-lifetime view of Earth. And those are the headlines. There's more news ahead on your All News channel.
Man, is that Freedom Rock? Yeah, man. Well, turn it up, man. Lord, I was born a rambling man. The ink is black, the page is white. Making friends for the world to see. If I leave here tomorrow. Freedom Rock has it all, man. 40 original rock hits by the original artists. On 4 records, 3 cassettes, or 2 CDs. Here's more. In a white room with black curtains. Come on, people now. Man, you should get Freedom Rock, too. 4 records or 3 cassettes are only $19.95. 2 CDs, only $24.95. Here's how to order.
Call toll-free 1-800-654-0700. That's 1-800-654-0700. Or send check or money order to the address on your screen.
Hello, I'm Patrice Formby. Leading our news at this half hour, police in Arizona say they've cracked a child pornography ring. It began as a search for a missing 14-year-old girl. Officials telephoned the house they believe the girl was staying at, but the occupant denied knowing her, then left. That's when police moved in and made an almost unbelievable discovery.